It's Thursday, June 28, 2018, 8:21 p.m. 73 degrees from warm. There's the Midway Museum in San Diego. Space Mountain from 7 years into Disneyland. Sky Race from Riott Squad, like Disney Resort. And there's a train station tours from Hawaii, and the Aloha party from Hawaii. And there's Frankie's graduation, and Bella's, there he is, and there's mine. And there's mine's about 5 years later. I've been working out every day, mateys. You know, everybody's not here today, so they're still out going to the store or something to bring food or dinner today. So Frankie's working on a Target Associates to he probably can't go to on 10 days of vacation. So he's still working at about 450 days, and I think so. And just like he says, I was told Frankie, I was just talked about taking nap time. You know, it's kind of the clever choice. You know, it seems like that, and about a very, very important thing, if you know. And the clothes dryer is messed up. I think the light is out, so it's pretty also dead. You know. Give you a second. Oh, there. And this is my Riott to and this is why I'm here today, guys. So I should be alright to be righteousness. I think I left the Spanish signs of Jambalaya rice over right beside it, the third containers. And that's for one to the lumber collection. I'm still drinking for cranberry juice. Cranberry is a grape juice, and it's gonna be Riott. There's hamburgers and hot dogs in the fridge. Not so bad, you know. So I believe I do so about 3 days ago. I've been about reaction to mandatory counseling to two of those ladies goes to learn their lesson for Sasha Banks and Bayley to Done with Friends. She thinks Bayley first turned heel for Sasha Banks, and that'll be about next Monday. All learns at about July 9th, and Bayley will figure out to Extreme Rules contract for challenge Sasha Banks to call out. It's just half the videotape. I got it. Yep. That's a lot of bags.
Just put it in the kitchen.
So not a heavy these. Heavy works.
Thank you.
So Hello mateys, this is Garbage Gals in Pirate City Caribbean Film Series here. Today is Thursday, June 28, 2018 today. So I was to talk about the Monday Night Raw for 3 days ago. It seems found out to Sasha Banks and Bayley to first time about Korea sends Bayley to Sasha Banks, goes to mandatory counseling, and she's not going to. The two of them not going to get the match until by next Monday night. Bayley and Sasha will sign into the Extreme Rules on 22nd Sunday. That will be about two of them. That will be the learn her lesson. Maybe like that that will be against the rules, like Koreagon says. I think a mandatory counseling student talked about from attacking each other, healed, and Koreagon says she's going to the counseling, or she will be fired. She will get to the job done. She'll find out. For Worley guys, Big Cats was released from last 2.5 weeks. Like you said, Smitties, all I explain something if you do something about this plan. This decide. Oh yeah. Okay. This decide, yes. This decide. There's two girls here are going to be Extreme Rules here. Koreagon will apologize. You know what happened for the baddest planet for Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Her friend Natalia wants to do an apology is subject to no ideal. And this is her stories. Yep. This is my story, guys. So this is how it's gonna work right now. So he tried to talk to the Sasha to Bayley to they're going to talk to her. He will talk to Bayley and Sasha and willing to beat about the attacking with disrespect, healed, or maybe you turn healed. That Bayley Sasha Banks have former best friends for Sasha from Carmella. I think Carmella's fine, you know. She was in the mentorship by James Ellsworth. He returned from GDS Wrestling, and that's just a good, and that he was to return for disguise from Asuka. Disguise to the Asuka Smash disguise, you know. But I think Carmella challenges Asuka with James Ellsworth. That would be cool together. That would be idea for this is story. This is really have to willing to do the story. But I think Carmella's not here today from 2 days ago. James has been called out from Asuka. Jace came into the arena on the ring, and I accept that for the challenge for by Asuka. That was about a lot of winning streaks, no losing streaks. Just only about the one a day. About the only ways that about win the victory. It is as a hard ass as a hell. it was so idea what it has to supposed to be is where we have supposed to be to get about signing contracts on an Extreme Rules. I think, why do you think Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley will challenge each other? Led by Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn's out there. He has 2 rotated cuffs. He won from the Money in the Bank by Bobby Lashley, and Alicia returns from back spines, and Nikki Bella still is on part-time appearances. She's no longer in the SmackDown. The point is, we still ambassadors for Daniel Bryan's ambassadors. Daniel Bryan's career returns from general manager 2 years, and Shane McMahon's out. He'll be back in about Tuesday Night SmackDown Live, and if this meaning do something, if mostly do, all of his history really do is probable from the greatest Royal Rumble on the 50-man. The ideal is, when I think about Braun Strowman throws Shane McMahon's on the table, Shane McMahon's under the counter microphones, and probably it destroyed for the humanity. But let's get it on. Let's get it on, mateys. It's so exciting, guys. So why is that Ronda Rousey for 30 days from suspended? He would became also to be loyalty due to the 20 days more to acceptance for the Extreme Rules for the challenging of Alexa Bliss while Women's Champion with the former friend Nia Jax and Natalia, or was it the former friend? The Bella Twins, Lana, Maurice, Naomi, and some guys trending in enemies that'll do something in about from the Riott Squad. For Ruby, Liv, Sarah, and the former Absolution, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville just really note about the page from decided to welcome there for 2 months for she was joining for her general manager from Daniel Bryan and general manager for 2 years. And things days ago, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens just attacked the commissioner Shane McMahon and his general manager Daniel Bryan. But two of those guys 3 months ago it gets fired during the WrestleMania. Thing is, all he needs to know, maybe Shane, maybe there could be Shane and Daniel will not able to come back to see Kevin and Sami again. Those two are welcome there to the Monday Night Raw, and during the Superstar Shake-Up. So I'm gonna ask you to do something to talk about Extreme Rules World Wrestling Entertainment on July 22nd. Ronda Rousey will be challenged from former UFC. As she was joining to the UFC Hall of Fame, she could challenge Alexa Bliss from former the Best Friends Nia Jax, and now it's Mickie James turns it into from hero to the villain, to the villainous woman, and is around the goddess of spite. Alexa has no idea she was gonna be noticed about the bad guy is. For Nia knows to really the apology for the rowdy Ronda did, as she was disqualification by Alexa. Definitely what's gonna need to know about what has happened. All I have to actually do to know, and she's doing it well. Her Money in the Bank, the box there, and they pay the cash in. They pay to the cash to the buying for the Rob's Women's Champion, and that'll be about $1,000, and the Raw Women's Champion. That goes on. We'll do whatever you do, and that's what we do about the August 2026 SummerSlam. And that will be still Sasha Banks or Bayley. Still, with two of the former best friends or Carmella's on SmackDown Live's SmackDown Women's Champion. And since every known to be really do all these male and female superstar are wrestling and beating each other, tag team champions, partners, or not or never give up. Those diesel are really excited to see any one of them about World Wrestling Entertainment all around during the 365 days. And the next thing's about Payback. Helen and Cell invade each other for Raw and SmackDown for the Superstars and Divas during its Survivor Series 2018. And that should be 5 months more. If you guys want to check out to WWE Network Monday Night Raw, Tuesday Night SmackDown Live on subscribe and contest, they're just wanting to know really gonna need to do is all it has to know to goes to counseling sometimes, and she will do something about the challenging and for harder than asses to hell. As much as learn about the Sasha the Bayley anytime about the mandatory counseling, these two girls are not gonna be able to fight during the Monday Night Raw on July 2nd. This time would be next week of Monday, next to the Monday Night Raw on July 9th, and July 16th, and the Sunday July 22nd, Extreme Rules to kick off. It will be accepted to if you join the reason to Sasha Banks against Bayley, the huggable wise and legitimate of the boss was the goddess of boss. If you notice that Sasha's gonna win, she will able to not to see Bayley's friend of the Bayley a long time, or Bayley's not gonna see a friend of Sasha Banks a long time from NXT and Raw, except that for the Raw Women's Champion and storyline for the Sasha Banks and Bayley for together. I'm gonna head back inside. It's just really sticking in there. Oh, that cook.
We're gonna make spaghetti, okay?
I was gonna have to check into my room, so I will be okay.
안녕하세요.
Yeah.
We'll cut you when it's done, okay?
Alright. What a damn thing that the video messed up if he really thinks. She messed up on the six-man tag team match from 3 days ago. Riott Squad won, and Bayley's first time in the turn heel. She didn't know that, and about she was just allegedly attack each other. I think general anger will send Bayley to the counseling if she would get 2.5. she will get fired, and Sasha will go to mandatory counseling too, and she is not. She'll get 2.5, and she will get fired, and she will get loosened to the match and job done. You know, it is hard as to be to think about notices about this channel. I'm gonna show this about Bayley do. Okay. And this is kind of where we're at. And this is where we're listed about World War II entertainment personnel, and Stamford, Connecticut, with the contest in American professional wrestling. And there's Constable of Raw, Perry Corbin, Akim Rizar, Apollo Crews, and Titus O'Neil, Titus Worldwide, Big Show, Bo Dallas, of course, Axel, Bobby Lashley, Bobby Roode, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, and Matt Hardy, Universal Champion Brock Lesnar, Chad Gable, Kurt Hawkins, Dash Rider Scott Dawson, Drew McIntyre, the Dolph Ziggler, Elias, Fandango, the Tyler Breeze, Finn Balor, Goldust, Heath Slater, Rhino, Jason Jordan, Jinder Mahal, Kevin Owens, Connor, Mike Kanellis, Mojo Rawley, No Way Jose, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn is out, 2 torn rotator cuffs, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose out, and he'll be back in September. Victor O'Connor and Zack Ryder. And I believe Ronda Rousey notes from Erased by Workers. I was gonna check out Bayley today. That's just gonna have to notes about for a lot of people. Oh, damn. Heel turn 20-80%. Whoa, that's gonna be bad. Now that says the following week, Bayley, Banks, and Moon lost another match to the Riott Squad. Following the match, Bayley attacked Sasha Banks from behind, become the villain for the first time in her WWE career. Later that night, Angle assigned Bayley to the mandatory counseling the following week. She will face 2.5. She could face termination. And wow. I think Bayley's turn here is really bad, you know. Shoot. All of each other. That's just all about each other. All she's idea. She's just long stories. She will get an apology to accept this. And Sasha Banks. And that goes too. I'm ready to that messed up. Story of the Bayley percent. She knows what happened. She knows what happened that night for breaking up the friendship. It is hard working right now, so Bayley just heel turn percent in the 2018 is harsh and really bad. Her career was have been a termination. She would figure it out, like she says. Her first heel turn, she is viciously attacked for no reason to become her villain. Any Bayley's is bad, you know. People didn't like it. People didn't like it. Sasha Banks hurt Sasha Banks' feeling, you know, or Carmella too. The thing is, we decided to the mandatory counseling to Monday Night Raw for Corrigan says. Corrigan would be assigning Bayley to counseling for Monday Night Raw, and for following week until about not able to the match, she will get 2.5. She will get terminated. She will have to do something about greatest things. However, she will get a job done. You know, she decidedly talked about this for no reasons, and this is where they ended up for against the rules. You know that, so it means you really do have been able to really decide to see any helpful really mankind. I think Bayley's most dangerous scenes are about the Sasha Banks. However, if we take it about turning up for the week, those are for the end update. Those are the someday decided to see any time and to see any emotional healing turn, and that's really bad, you know. And this is hard work is about all of his and most. I decidedly, so just however she has just however the two of those how they go to after the mandatory counseling, she will be in signing the Extreme Rules contract with the paperwork for the signatures and the dates. For now, you know about all the superstars are welcome to July 22nd Sunday afternoon and night Extreme Rules. That'll be good. Ronda Rousey will be on the apology accepted. That should be okay. That should be okay. Alright guys, so I knew 2 more days the end of June. That should be the first day of July on Sunday, the 2nd, on Sunday July 1st, and the 2nd is Monday Night Raw. And Bayley and Sasha will learn a lesson about during the mandatory counselors. So don't forget to hit the button to subscribe. Some more contests to follow on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, find cameras, Tumblr, and MERS. Likes and hangout and likes and MERS. I didn't go on yet, so don't forget to send to the Cocker Story Talk. Likes and comments and link. Likes and comments on subscribers today and likes today. And if you watch it on, don't forget to watch on the Juggernuggets, Big Butter, Jordy Starbarger, Kid Behind the Camera, Bridget West, the Angry Grandpa Shows, Tributes of the Grandpa's Corner, The Rediso, Nesbook, The Booth Show, Cuba Guy, Space Jam Gardens, Cuba Guy, Latino, Corner Joe, Tony Tornado, Here's Me Martha, Samantha Tornado, The Nerdist Me's Millie Mulder, and Logan Paul's and Jake Paul vlogs and Jake Paul today. So don't forget to have fun today for the VidCon today for 3 days ago. If you guys gonna learn something, you're doing great, guys. So love you guys. For a kiss. Feel free to death. Don't forget, I just got by strawberry milk. I was healthy all. I decided to be the greatest healthy in my world. Alright guys, feel free to death. Don't forget to keep your regimenties.